Welcome to Satsang. I had a question was raised at a Moojiji Satsang I attended a few years back from a member of the audience. And this question haunted me. Because the topic at the time was about freedom, searching for freedom. Freedom. Everyone wanted freedom, you see. And the speaker said something about whatever his experiences was at the time. And Mooji says, but who are you? Find out who you are. And the questioner says, yeah, I tried. I'm trying, but I just can't put my finger on it. And then the conversation carried on, but I couldn't stop thinking. Something inside happened. I cannot put my finger on it. If you are searching for freedom, is this freedom outside of you? Or is it that you want to become freedom? You want to experience being free, being this freedom. I thought, this is very interesting. Because when you are looking for freedom, there are two. See? There are you wanting this experience of being in freedom. And the difference is, do you want to be this freedom, be in freedom, experience this free world, this feeling, this sensation that is outside of you? Or do you want to be freedom? Because when you say, I cannot put a finger on it, of course you, in a physical sense, of course you cannot put a finger on freedom. I cannot put a finger on freedom. I cannot put a finger on it. I cannot find it, you see? Where is it? Try 2 fingers. No, I cannot put a finger on freedom. So the one looking for freedom is actually living in freedom right now. Because I cannot put a finger on it. What is this freedom? I cannot find it. It must be nothing. Freedom cannot be something. Freedom means free of everything. So this space in front of me must be freedom. So I cannot put a finger on it. So I found it. You see, I have found this freedom. And when you become freedom, I said to myself, I don't want that. I don't want to find freedom. I want to be free. You see, I want to be this freedom. I want to disappear from this world. What a difference, you see, very subtle difference between finding a temporary freedom that you can come and go and say, yeah, today I'm going to be free, to becoming nothing, to be disappearing within this freedom. Now, many years on, I can say I cannot put a finger on freedom because I had no fingers. You see, the body is empty. Where is the difference between the space and the finger? Visually, the mind says the finger is flesh, bones and blood, and the space around it is nothing, just space, air. I cannot find finger. Does this I, this pure I, have a finger, or is it fingerless? Who is putting a finger on it? That was the difference, you see. Instant. I cannot put a finger on it. So you are trying to put a finger on it. I cannot find my finger. So therefore, the looking and the looker and the finger and the space has disappeared to become freedom. The strangest comments and statements will bite you when you're open, when you're not actively listening with mind, when you're not actively using mind, depending on mind, looking for mind, because mind will keep you occupied, because mind wants you to remain as the one with the finger looking for freedom, because mind is exempt when you become freedom, because mind cannot be part of this freedom. Mind needs something to munch on. I want something. I don't want to munch on space. I want to munch on this body. I want to munch on this finger. I want to munch on the muncher. Listen, be aware. Be aware. Something will bite you when mind is quiet. Moojiji's Satsangs was all about keeping quiet, not silence the mind quiet, so that things could occur. It could come out of the corners of the room, of the corners of the roof, from underneath your clothes, and say, it's very quiet without mind. Now I can tell you something. I have your attention, you see. This Holy Spirit has your attention when no mind is present. Are you wanting to find freedom? Are you trying to put your finger on it? Or are you trying to dispose of your finger? And this it, and this reaching, and this movement, and this mind, and this identity, to become what you already are, but you just are imagining that you're a body, that you're a finger, that you're looking, that you're searching. You're lost, confused, asleep, when there is someone, something trying to achieve something. Even though this something is looking for nothing, this something is still existing as something. Remove you. Remove the finger. Remove the looker. Remove the seer. Remove the identity. Remove the mind. Remove the world. Remove every single thought, every single belief, hope, desire, want, attachment, need. Remove everything and say, you know what? I surrender. I surrender. I give up. I cannot find this freedom with this finger. Mind says it's air, space. I want freedom. It's different. I know it's different. Of course you know it's different because you are it. You are not air, space, breath. You are beyond all of this, looking for yourself within this obstacle world of dreams. You cannot put your finger because you have no fingers, you see. You have no identity. You have no breath. But you're there. What are you there as? When you remove everything, what remains? What remains when everything goes? Freedom. And the mind comes in and says, what a boring place. You see, the mind takes you away from you to the place. Take him over to the place, even though this place has nothing in it. Even the mind says you're looking in the wrong direction when you follow me. I'm pointing you to the direction. Get rid of me. I am old and frail, and I've done my time, and I want to remain, and I will remain in the next one. I want you to be happy, it says. I want you to be free. I want you to be this freedom so that you can remain your life. You can live out this pretend existence. Free as a bird. Free as a bird, you see. Always trying to catch you out. A bird, a thing, an object. The mind doesn't want a weak one. The mind does not want someone that's going to be. It teases, it entices. It's like the biggest test, the biggest exam, mind. It wants you to be fully prepared, fully 100% committed to disappearing. Because it's concerned about you, you see, it's concerned. It wants you to be fully committed. It doesn't want you to go in with half a heart. It wants you to be prepared. Your mind is appearing as your enemy, but the one that's keeping you here, and the one that wants you to realize that you can exist without it. But like a good mother, I don't want to send my child to school until I know this child is fully ready, and fully able to be without me for a period of time. And when he comes home, we can discuss it. We can speak about this parting that has came and went and returned. The mind making sure that you are committed, trusting, dependent, and non-dependent on it. When you jump off a cliff and you realize that was a silly thing to do, first thing you're going to say is, mind, help me, I made a mistake. And mind will pull you up again, put you back. Not ready, you see. Not ready. Still dependent on me. Still dependent on something. Whether it's mind, whether it's God, whether it's something. You're still dependent on it. Can you jump off a cliff willingly? Not physically. Please, please. Not a physical movement. Can you jump off a cliff? Not really concerned about what happens when you land in the bottom. And who says there's bottom? Who says that death exists? Beliefs, minds, conditioned information says, even if I think about jumping off a cliff, I'm going to die. Even if I think about it, I am going to die. Mind wants to witness you thinking about this willingly and not depending on shouting for help from him. Then you're ready, you see. Then you're ready to face. This is your first stage of awakening. The first test from mind. And then it will allow you to be free, but it will be standing guard, protecting every single minute of your waking and sleeping day. It'll be watching because it absolutely adores what you're trying to do. It adores that you're giving up this friend for the truth. And who will be waiting for you once full enlightenment has been experienced? Once full enlightenment, once mind has gone, disappeared and into the distant and cannot touch you anymore, who will be praising you from your deepest core, your pure mind? Well done. And you did it without me. Without me, you see. M-E. You did it without the person. You removed the person. Mind is the person. Mind is the me that's fooling you because you've gone on the long path. There's no path, it says. You are the path. You are freedom. You cannot bind freedom. You cannot put a finger on freedom. That's the clue, you see. That's the clue. I cannot put a finger on it. The mind is saying, clue, listen. Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you are saying. Listen to the words. I cannot put a finger on freedom. How can you put a finger on freedom when you are freedom? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to seek. You don't have to meditate and do mantras and listen to these words. Just jump off the cliff. You see? Get rid of this pretend thought that keeps you from your true essence, from your freedom, from your true place, the truth, the free, open witness that can take everything and leave everything with no judgment. And is not bound and attached by rules, regulations, and whatever. And physical rules and regulations exist. Yeah, whatever. I parked in yellow lines, here's the money, take it. No problem. No problem. I'm free. I am freedom. There's no money changing hands. There's no one giving you the ticket. There's no yellow lines. There is no car. There's just an experience that you appear to be part of. But freedom cannot be a part of this something world. It can reflect as something, like a mirage. Everything's happening. Everything's not happening. And up inside, Mr. Mind. I'm still watching. Once you go beyond duality, beyond non-duality, beyond nothingness, beyond freedom, beyond God, beyond all these things that keep in your way, that stand 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 in the way, boundless beyondnesses, beyondnesses, beyondnesses. This is just a little flicker of what you are. A tiny flame of what you are. You're the burning fire of everything. Beyond